Yo, this is Too Real Sports where we keep it way too real.
Unapologetic, unbiased, uncensored, with all the objectivity going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? We gonna bring it to you, already know.
Somebody gotta keep it too real.
You know, man.
We gotta keep it past real because it's so fake out here right now,
It's too fake out here, man.
Sports media and everything going on in the world, so we gotta keep it too real. My brother, I'm Metri.
I'm Big F.
Was having y'all, Barcelona, we did it today, beat Roma. I like to start out with that positivity right there. What's going on? What's happening? How you?
Yeah, I'm good. Before we get into it, diving this one on real quick. You see the shirt I got on? If I can see it real quick. Black Legacy shirt for my man. Good brother, stand-up dude. I know him like damn near my whole life. My man Aaron. You go visit his website at Black Legacy, BLK. LegacyHospital.com.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of positivity going on in there, a lot of cultural things, fashion. So go check it out. Show him some love. Support black owned. He's a black brother doing his thing. Him and his partner. So if y'all got the time, check it out. Support, man. That's what we do here.
What size is this?
We got a large shit. I'm
gonna order mine. You got my word. I'm gonna order mine. I need to know what to get. A size law, I promise. I'm gonna order mine. We about that.
Yeah,
And we also about these sports, definitely.
You know it.
What we gonna talk about today? Of course, NCAA.
NCAA Final Four just got through finishing up. What a great Final Four was.
Yeah, men and women's.
Definitely, men and women's. Let me not forget about the women, because they definitely, my goodness.
And we're going to elaborate more on that a little later on.
NBA season coming to an end, so we're going to go around the NBA.
Damn. Don't remind me it's coming to an end.
Right? But playoffs is.
Let's get into the juicy part,
the best part is coming up, though. Yeah, the best part is coming up, though. So
I ain't going to lie. I think this might be the best playoffs I can remember since Bulls, Knicks, Heat days that I've been anticipating.
At least for the East, you know what I'm saying? The East is a little bit more competitive than honestly people think. Well, not when it comes to one certain team compared to the rest, but I think getting there, the little road getting there is gonna be a little interesting, man.
Yeah, East stand. Well, yeah, we gonna get into it, but it's real spicy in the NBA right now.
Yeah, and we gonna take a quick little look into the NFL with the Rams going on, because they seem to have buying all the products. The Rams are playing Monopoly. They have every corner. They have all the reds, all the blues, all the yellows. They have everything. They buying up everything right now. So we gonna.
Cowboys still got Earl Thomas. I don't know what's going on. Still no Earl Thomas. But NCAA.
NCAA.
Now, we pro Rock Chalk Jayhawk Kansas. Here
definitely was, man. And
so it hurt.
First thing I want to talk about Kansas, man. Not even like none of the players. Usually they would do that, but the job Bill Self did, coaching wise, man. You shot big tip of the hat to Big Self, because honestly, this is like honest from the time I've been watching since Russ been there, since like 04. Talent-wise, I think this is his least talented team. They made it all the way to the Final Four. They beat a couple of teams. They knocked out Duke. They had a lot of people. Duke had Duke winning it, going to the Final Four. I'm not even gonna lie, Russ. I had Duke going to the Final Four, but they knocked them out. Bill Self, he coached his ass off. They got that group all the way down to the Final Four, and but unfortunately they ran into the monster. They ran into the Golden State Warriors in college basketball. The way they hit threes and how many they take them, it's like, man, it's like, yo. At one point, Kansas was down. Kansas was down 15. They on the next 5 possessions they scored, and then after that 5th possession when they scored, they were down 17. Like it was nothing they could do. And like they played a good game, but it was like nothing they could do. That game, how they was all hitting threes. That dude, Pascal, I didn't even know he's from Dodge Ferry. I work at Dodge Ferry. He's from Dodge Ferry. He's from New York. I never knew that. He was hitting. He played his ass off that game. He came. That thing had like 24 that game. He was knocking down threes. Everybody was knocking down threes. They broke the record. They had like 18 threes in the they broke. And so like, I don't think it was anything Kansas could have done that day. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and get technical. I'm gonna say like I'm not sure what they could have done. Anything different they could have done to win that game, because Villanova. They played out of this world game.
Yeah, like you said, as far as comparing it like to the Warriors, as far as every time you feel like you making a run, somehow it's a loose ball. They get it at the 3-point line and they hit a 3. It's like, and it just takes your heart right away. But only thing, I hate to be critical. Bill Self did a great job, so I can't say anything about that. And a lot of times I like to blame coaches for certain things, but You know when I knew Kansas was going to lose? Two things. First, I don't know if you remember Samuel Jackson and Charles Barkley when they came on there. They joked like, oh, snap, we just ran into Villanova in the hallway, and they look ready. Like they said they heard like some commotion. They didn't know what was going on. And they said they realized it was the Villanova team. And Samuel, they was making jokes. I'm paraphrasing like, yeah, them boys was ready. They was like, look, they not even warming up. They just ready. And then when I seen the warm-up and I seen the kid Graham, who I like from Kansas, when he came out for the introduction, though, and he did a dance move and did a
dance move.
Yeah, he did, he did like a dab or something. And right away I said, well, where's your mind at, man? Where's your mind at? I just watched Villanova come out looking focused on their introductions, and he came out and he did and him as the leader, I didn't like that. And I said, oh, man. And then I thought about what Samuel and them just said, and I was like, oh. And then just, like you said, it was just at never no point did they stop. They just, beat it. It's crazy because Jay Wright, apologized. I don't know if you saw that. He, apologized to Kansas for, beating up on us so bad. In the press conference, he said, I'm sorry, it's just, they just played lights out today, talking to his kids with that.
I don't like that at all. If that's what he said, I don't like that at all. What are you doing, Jay? Right? Come on.
Yeah, but that's how bad he, But they deserve that. And then let's get into the national chip, the big game.
Wait, hold on. You want to go over the Michigan game real quick?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yes. My fault to Loyola.
Yeah, it's all good. But in the Michigan game, in the versus Loyola, what got Loyola there? Mm-hmm. Not they skill, man. We had this discussion plenty of times, but these new athletes, these new basketball players coming up in high A, you was not teaching them how to play basketball. Mm-hmm. You got these out of this world, never seen before athletic kids, but their athleticism, how they move up and down, how they jump, and how they get their agility wise, but they don't know how to do a pick and roll. They don't know what to be standing in the court. And that's exactly what got Loyola there. Not no talent. I can't tell you one player off that team. The only person I can tell you about was it Sister James? What's her name?
Yeah.
That's the only person I can really tell you about. And I'm not even sure if that's her name, but that's what got them there. They played great team defense, and they was pick and rolling the shit out of people. Every round, and it was nothing. They were out there looking like Stockton and Malone, and they was just pick and rolling. They was going through the motions. They were setting the right plays, the traps, the defense. They was there everywhere. And it was a whole team effort. They were seniors, a bunch of seniors and juniors on that team, and that's what got them there. But unfortunately, they ran into Michigan, and then at that point, talent just took over. Talent took over, and in Michigan, they just outplayed them. It's not like they were sitting there doing things strategically. They were just better than them.
It's crazy? Not to cut you off, my bad. I don't even think talent took over. I think one person took over.
That's the game when the Big Russian went off, right?
Yeah. And
German, my fault, German.
And Loyola got away from their formula. The whole formula you were saying, they started coming up and chucking. They started doing one-on-one, and they got away. It looked like mental fatigue kind of got them in the second half. But as far as Michigan, a lot of their big-time players didn't play well that game, except for, and then that kid just had an out-of-this-world game, and he willed them. And then once they got the lead, Loyola it was over. Yeah, and then that's when the other kids, it became
that's when they started turning over the ball, throwing the ball. Nobody was there. It was like a lot of dumb turnovers.
Once Michigan got that lead late in the second half, I don't know, with about 5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, got away from them.
Loyola kind of just looked like, all right, we got to the Final Four, y'all. We good. And they just lost it. But one thing I want to say about Loyola that's huge, and I want to see if other colleges, especially mid-majors, take this recipe. They had 7 kids from the same high school?
Nah, I never knew that.
Yeah, and I believe 4 of them was in the same class and played with each other since
Nah, that's a little too risky. I wouldn't do that.
I love it because it's this is a stretch, but it's like LeBron's high school team, right? It was they wasn't the best in the country as far as talent-wise, as far as most big-time programs where all 5 is going to a big D1, but they were kids who played together forever.
Yeah, that's low. Yeah, I'm saying that's low. Do you think that was the same team? Do you think they played each other since they was in some 7th grade?
Whoa.
Because that's how LeBron and them do. They came since 7th grade.
Yeah, well, I know these kids in Loyola.
You think they did the same thing?
I know a bunch of them. I think it's 4 of them. They came up together since kids.
All right, okay.
Like 2nd grade or something crazy like that. But I know 7 of them total went to the same high school, and it's just a system familiarity thing. And if you get 5 people that know how to play with each other over 5 talented people, they gonna win. You know,
that
IQ and basketball and chemistry. Exactly.
Definitely, absolutely.
Chemistry is huge. So I wonder if a lot of mid-majors, they should take heed to that as far as, you know, getting, you know, you find a high school championship team, you know what I'm saying, somewhere. And I'm gonna take 4 of them kids.
But that's like 1 in a million, you know, because if you got 6, 7, 8 D1 players on one team, usually that team is like top 5 in the country. Usually that team is number 1 in the country, and them dudes and them players is going to Duke, Kentucky,
but that's
Kansas.
why I said a mid-major.
A mid-major, but like
a big-time school can't do it because they're gonna get players from everywhere.
But those mid-majors ain't getting them type of players. I don't know how many high school teams went around with like 8, 9 Division I players on their team.
So think about like Manhattan College. I don't know who's the state champs. I don't even know.
In New York?
Yeah.
Let's say who are like, just say like Hayes.
I don't even know. All right, Cardinal Hayes. Yeah.
They got all they players.
So Cardinal Hayes probably has 1, maybe 2. Not even. I don't even think so. But they probably got 1 person. They don't even.
I probably got more because since Rice closed, all the players that was going with Rice and with the Hayes now. So
but I'm saying like 1 top tier talent.
It probably more likely is something like that. Yeah.
And then the 4 is still good enough.
Definitely, yeah.
To go to a Manhattan. So I'm saying if I'm Manhattan, I take those 4 kids from Hayes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that had a big thing to do with Loyola winning because that team had a great chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And look the way they played. Everybody had a big game, different games. You know, it wasn't real no ego and things like that. And I think that comes with chemistry. So I want to see if people try to do that formula. I don't know if it will work, but I think it was something interesting.
Definitely.
Like I said, like a mid-major, Manhattan, St. Peter.
That's actually a good idea when you break it down like that. But I don't know who will risk that. I don't know who. But they don't got nothing to lose in the mid-major, especially in the tournament.
So it's just like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to try. But so we gotta talk about them Villanova players. Well, 2 things real quick before we. All right, let's first go on to Dante, number 10, who just took over.
Yo, Dante DiVincenzo. Yo,
I'm glad you knew how to say his name. That's why I went straight Dante. I went straight Dante. I didn't know.
I just went on YouTube, watching the highlights, waiting for his name. Boom, DiVincenzo.
Thank you.
A couple of times. Yo, and he's like, and every time like Villanova's like they still they play on the East Coast. So we get the Villanova games all the time. So I watch a lot of Villanova games, not full games. So he always like, who is this white boy? And then he kind of find out they call him the Michael Jordan, the Delaware, and all this stuff. But he's not starting. He's coming off the bench. You know, Villanova got some upperclassmen as like for that they move Brunson, the Brunson kid. He's quote unquote their best player. No, that white boy from Delaware is the best player, and he showed it while on the biggest stage of the whole year on national TV. He didn't have that game. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if Villanova wins because Michigan had him in the first half.
So it's crazy to me the way I looked at it. Brunson, and I'm glad you went like this because that's how I viewed it too.
Yeah,
I felt like he played a very selfish game. Like he looked like he was going for self.
You said that.
Me.
I remember you saying that in the chat. You didn't want you looked like he didn't want DiVincenzo to shine.
Yeah, he looked like he was going for self to me, and it was kind of taken away from the team. He looked like one of a player who looked like, all right, we gonna win. Let me make sure I'm the guy. I'm going out. You know, whatever. And to me, it looked evident. 2 examples where I got it at, or 1 example I got. I think the kid hit 3 threes, Dante, and then. That's when Brinson came down, missed the 3. Then he came down when they rolled the ball, and he caught it right at half, and he hit the 3.
Yeah.
And then he came down again, and they had the last shot, and he shot another 3 with 15 seconds to go. And it was like, what are you doing? And even Jay Wright was like, what are you doing? Yeah. We just came out of a timeout. We ran a play, and you got out of it and shot a 3. And a lot of other things was looking like he was trying to. There was another time in the second half where I promise you, it was like 3 seconds on the shot clock. Only person he could pass it to was Dante, and he didn't pass it and took the shot clock violation. I don't want to look too deep into it like that, but that's what my eyes saw. And I believe, players have intentions on the court. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if I'm anything from what I saw, I'm scratching them off my list. But the Dante kid, oh my gosh.
But now look at all the mock drafts. Listen. he's not on any of them shits. Nobody was talking about him. And then nobody even talking about him going to the league. If I'm Jay Wright, like, you got to do the right thing about that play. You like, they was asking him, is he gonna start next year? Nah, man, he's not coming back on my team next year. This kid is a lottery player. They got all these kids in the draft entry. Nobody's talking about him.
I think Jay Wright did say something like, if he's even here.
I hope he like encourages him to go to like get on your coach Cal Jay Wright and get him into the league because he no longer needs to be there.
That kid's going.
He needs to go in the league. Like he's NBA like that. 6'5", he got the handle, he got the athleticism, and I don't know what's going on. You know, I forgot what said it on Twitter. I want to give him a props. Matter of fact, it was Cash. Shout out my man Cash. Matter of fact, Cash man, we gonna get you on the show too. We got Rolando Stars and link that up. So he said, if DiVincenzo was a player from Europe, he'll be a top 5 pick.
That's a fact.
Because the kid who got in the top number 2, the point guard, he's not fucking with DiVincenzo, and they got him as the number 2 pick coming out on the mock draft. So I'm not sure what the thing is with American white players, but NBA scouts and GMs, and I don't know if they doing their job or not. This team just won a national championship. He had 31 points, and nobody's talking about him and as being a lottery pick, and I'm confused as to why.
I think somebody as it gets closer, he definitely gonna go first round. I think he gotta leave.
He gotta leave. Yeah, he's come back for what? Come back for what, man? You got your national chip.
Block. That might have been like the craziest.
The double block?
Oh my! No, when he did the 2-hand block.
Yeah, he blocked it twice. Did he block it twice?
That was another block. But I'm talking about when the dude went to go for the tomahawk 2-hand dunk on him, and he just blocked
yeah. That's right. I'm bugging.
That was crazy.
And he don't got out of this raw athleticism, but he could jump.
He get up.
He can get up there. Man.
He get up. He's a regular NBA player today. Get up. Anything you want. Get up. Shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? Dribble. Whatever you can play 3 positions.
Hopefully these GMs are looking past this kid and scooping him at 9th and 10th.
They better not.
He's scooping at 9th and 10th. Come on down to the Knicks, baby.
That's with it.
We had Miles Bridges. We got Miles Bridges. I fuck with Miles Bridges. If we get DiVincenzo come through to New York and win our point,
I'm taking DiVincenzo over Miles Bridges.
I'm taking him over. I might take him over everybody except for Aiden, man.
I like Bagley. That's my best.
More Bagley. I am living in the moment, but nah.
I like
what
Bagley.
I saw, nah, man.
Pick. But no, I think.
But all year long, when you see him coming,
he was.
Like,
Yeah,
who is this white boy? Who is this white boy?
That is first. He had another 30-point game, and I think what a lot of people confused was, and it's just such smart coaching with Jay Wright, and was hurting him in a way, is. People confused him coming off the bench.
Yeah.
People look at it like...
I understood that, though.
But no, Jay Wright is so smart because Jay Wright know this kid is... Nah, I'm not even going to... I got to let him go in by himself. So, all right, y'all starters, come out real quick. Let that kid go.
Uh-huh.
So...
and then with me, another thing, I'm big on the playoffs. Like, you come in the playoffs
definitely
and do your shine. That's why I like so much the wide receiver from the Saints. I can't believe the rookie. He been off in the playoffs. He was going off. I forget what the fuck.
From the Saints?
Yeah.
Not Michael Thomas. He's not a rookie though. I'm tripping. Oh, you talking about the running back?
Nah. It might be Michael Thomas I'm talking about because he's going off in the playoffs. Anyway, forget that. I'm big on performing in playoffs and what he did in tournament and on the biggest stage, the national championship on national television. Nah, man, that's big time to me, man.
Speaking of Michael Thomas, before we go to the NBA, well, this has nothing to do with Michael Thomas, but I don't know if you saw on your IG, Jim had his son, Jim Jones, had his son
working out with AB. Yeah,
that's hot.
That's fire. I love that. All that. Yo.
That's hot.
That's
Jim.
OD fire, man.
I don't know if you seen Jim. He had his son with AB, and that's we all know that's one of the greatest football players.
I even because his son played football. I even play football, so that's what's up. That's so
that's hot.
Hell yeah,
that's
man.
cool. I was watching Jim I story, acting like I know them. Like that's all right, NBA playoffs.
Playoffs is that time, man.
Now before we get into that, whenever you watch this, but OKC, Golden State, they had their last regular season showdown. Russell West, first of all, it's probably the best game I saw all year, just in general. Because that's what I like, two superstars going back and forth. That's why, this super team era is so, you don't get that no more. Two guys just going back and forth. So you got that with Katie and Russ. But
I'm just saying they're not finishing strong. They're not finishing because they had the 4th place, and then they all right. Now they get into the last part of the season, last week, last 5 or 10 games, whatever, and they record is like they're like 500 these last couple of games, and then they sinking. They in 6th place. And nah, man. And then they are 18 games behind. And the 19th place in the West, 20 games behind. This shit from fucking 4 all the way down to 9 is sandwiched in.
Scary.
So if they keep on messing up, it's like, yo, come on, man. I don't think they not gonna make the playoffs, but like, come on, don't go into the playoffs playing bad. You know, I like the team. I got expectations from them, but they go into the playoffs like this, making me like, eh. But like I said, we said earlier, they a team made for the playoffs. How's it lined up right now?
That's what we hoping.
They in 6 and they will play Portland. Portland's not beating OKC in round 1, like not at all.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm fake kind of scared of Portland. Yeah, yo. I'm fake.
Nah, hell no, nah. Portland, nah. I came from Dame Williams. Woo, you got to be looking superstarish, but nah.
I'm fake kind of scared of Portland, man. You know they got, like you said, Dame. He big time, and he out just. For the year, he looked like he's out to prove something.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and CJ too. CJ gained my respect. I ain't gonna lie, but before this year, I was shaky on CJ McCullough, to say the least. I didn't think he was who he was, but he is who he is.
Nah, I always liked CJ. I always liked him, but it looks like he's gotten even better. He's better than even what I thought it was. And they a nice little combo. They just need that another player though. That's why I don't really see him going for whatever too far in the playoffs. But they need that other player, and hopefully somebody get him there, because that would be nice to see the Portland being competitive with the Golden State Warriors and the Houston in the West.
Yeah, nah, they I like them. OKC is just, like you said, they so inconsistent, man, and it just, oh man, that just be killing me. But I just keep trying to tell myself when the playoffs they click. I don't know what's going on with Melo.
Not one clue.
I'm riding with Melo though.
Yeah, I am too though, but he's not. He's looking like a shell of himself.
I'm riding with Melo, but I don't know. It's something ain't right. Something ain't right now. Paul George talking about mechanical. This ain't the time of this season to be talking about mechanical and your jump shot ain't working. I want to see little IG videos of you shooting after the game. If your mechanics ain't working.
That's what I'm talking about with Paul George and his fucking mental. His mental is like, it's straight.
Right when I try to make him my man too. When I try to be cool with Paul George, I was a little, shaky with him at first coming through. And I try to bring him in like, nah, this my man. I've been getting into arguments, rocking with him. And then now he's showing me like, nah. Well, I ain't gonna leave yet though, you Paul George.
Nah, I'm going. I've been out the door. I've been out the door since what he said about LeBron in the press conference when they lost in Indiana.
Oh,
I stopped liking him since then. I was telling people since then Kawhi Leonard was better than them, and everybody was sitting there going crazy in my mentions on Twitter. How do you look now? How do you look now? Come on, let me get told to y'all. But anyway, but I don't like Paul George. His mental's not good, and it's towards the end of the season, the playoff time. Here he is talking about, my mechanic. Like, what you thinking about? You nervous?
Yeah,
you nervous about the playoffs?
That's what it seeming
I don't like
nervous.
that one bit, man.
Oh, one thing too, because I'm a fanatic like that. Now, again, I repeat, if Russell Westbrook averages a triple-double, you need to heavily consider the MVP. Now, he needed to have 15 for the last 4 games, average 15.
15 rebounds?
Yes. Nah. So when I watched the game yesterday, I counted, because I'm a fanatic like that. He has 17 rebounds. For some reason, on the official shot chart, they have 16 rebounds. And I keep checking it throughout the day because I know sometimes they replay the games and they give people their stat backs. Or I know they take people's stats back. That's what I always see when you be like, oh, he had a triple-double. The next thing, nah, we reviewed it and he didn't. He needed 17. They hating.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a Westbrook friend to the core, but if he averaged 15 rebounds for the rest of the season, you already know how to
four games.
If you average 15, you already know what's happening.
He had 15. This is 2 games in a row. He had 15 rebounds.
That's bad status. They let them get the rebounds.
He's just an animal.
Possibly.
Now is he going for it more? Is he more?
That's what I mean. Yeah. All right. Let me say that. Let me say that. My bad. Let me say that.
I'm for it.
Yeah,
and if we on the free throw line, if I'm Steve Adams and we on the free throw line and they come off, and I got my man sealed,
yep, exactly.
All right, yeah, go ahead, you get that. But at the end of the day, it's still hard to get 15 rebounds.
You're absolutely
so
right.
I wish every player would. If I'm a coach, I tell all my players, I wish all of you would go out and purposely try to get 15 rebounds. Please do me that favor. Now the Timberwolves, Pelicans, as you was alluding to with the West, you know what I'm saying, from 4 down is really could be anybody could be out if you just go on a 4-game losing streak. But right now, T-Wolves, Pelicans, and Nuggets are 7, 8, 9 in that order. T-Wolves got both of them by a game with 4, 5 games left for some. Who's out?
I don't want to say Pelicans, but I don't know because I don't know why I like Gary Harris so much from the Nuggets. I like him a lot, and they big man Jokic. I don't even know if I'm saying this right anything. Like I like him too.
One of my favorite players.
Jamal Murray's a little bit too inconsistent for me, so. But I like Gary Harris a lot. So, but Anthony Davis been playing out of this world. Rondo is he back?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm not sure if he's back. If Rondo don't come back soon and hurry his ass back, I don't think Pelicans gonna make it. I'm gonna have to give that slot to the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. But I think the Timberwolves, defense travels. They're a defensive team. Tom Thibodeau. So I think they'll get in. Anthony Davis gonna wheel them in, and then hope maybe not because Rondo's not back. And then I don't know. It's tight, but I'm gonna say Pelicans out and the Nuggets and the Timberwolves in.
I was sitting here trying to come up with an answer.
I have not one clue, honestly, though, man. Cause Anthony Davis started averaging 42 again for the last 4 or 5 games. Then ain't nobody like they getting it regardless.
Yeah, see the problem is
who's in right now?
T-Wolves, Pelicans.
Oh, T-Wolves and Pelicans. So them got to play their way in.
Yeah, but Nuggets and Pelicans, I guess the Pelicans have the tiebreaker. They have the same amount of wins, 43.
Oh shit.
So I want to see Anthony Davis in there. I think the T-Wolves, if Jimmy Butler comes back, I want to see them in the playoffs. But the Nuggets right now are playing better than all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nuggets, I got to give it to. They look like they want to be in there. Damn, if I got to say who out, I'm going to go T-Wolves. I'm going to go T-Wolves out, and I'm blaming it on Jimmy Butler because the sports guards had to spank you because you didn't play in the All-Star game. Lou Will was supposed to play, man. I feel bad for Lou Will, man, because he was supposed to play. He definitely earned that. That would have been super dope, 6-man, especially a person like Lou Will. It's like, what, 13th year in the league or something, getting career high? No, I might have did OD. Might be 13 years in the league, career highs.
I'm not sure, honestly, but he did come from. Did he come?
Yeah, he did come out of high. So yeah, I think it is 13. So now the T-Wolves have to suffer.
But they play drive. Since Jimmy got hurt, they've been losing. They've been playing inconsistent basketball. Karl Anthony Towns got like have a strong finish. Like that's one who got to step up. Be the best player on the team.
Like Jimmy Butler already cursed him. He messed it up.
Well, you better do something.
So they gotta suffer.
To break that curse, young fella. It's your time to shine. They need you right now, man.
They gotta suffer now. I mean, nothing's in stone right now. We don't know what it's gonna be to the last games, but just looking at some of the things, man. If the Bucks play the Raptors first round,
bye Milwaukee.
I don't know, man.
4 games to 1. Nah, the Bucks ain't shit. I'm not a Giannis fan. He is a freak, but whatever. Because he's fucking he could stand in the half court and touch both rims. That's why he's mad paused. He's mad long. He's like he could jump. I don't think it doesn't equate to wins. Him averaging 27 points. What's the Bucks? What place they in?
They're in 8th.
27 in last place in the East. You were supposed to be a borderline. You breaking on superstardom. You in 60 minutes talking about this might be the best player ever, and your team is in 8th in the East. Yeah. You got to be kidding me. I'm not buying that Kool-Aid at all. So if that happens and they playing each other in the first round, Raptors 4-1.
I'm with you on Giannis. I ain't with you on the Bucks though.
Nah, they not good. Like they don't have no player experience. Eric Bledsoe ain't doing nothing in the playoffs. Jabari Parker,
I got my last hope for Jabari, man.
Yeah, I like him too. But
last hope for Jabari.
He's not coming in and doing nothing in the playoffs this year. Not this year at least. If he's healthy, it's not gonna be happening this year. Nah,
I got my last hope for Jabari.
Nah, this is the Raptors. Best team they had. The Raptors gonna spank them. Another thing about the Raptors, yo, they played the Cleveland again yesterday, and like I hate to say it, but the Cavs are going right back to the finals. Like in a couple of episodes before, I said like they're gonna beat the Raptors again, but this time it's gonna be a 7-6 game series. I don't even know if it's going that far, yo, because like it's like no matter whatever the Raptors and the Wizards and like whatever else in the East do, they just fall to LeBron. They just fall and genuflect and just give up, and it's like I'm scared.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that other player on that team. They have nowhere near a player like LeBron or a superstar on their team that can sit there and carry their team in the playoffs like that.
Yeah.
They don't have that.
Who,
team.
the Raptors?
Neither, like nobody.
Oh, anybody in the East?
No, those two
I'm
teams
with you on
the Raptors and the Wizards. Like those.
I'm with you on the Raptors and the Wizards. I give you the Raptors. I'm with you on the Raptors and the Wizards. The Raptors, you know, like you said, man, DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, they get in front of LeBron, and I don't know what's going on. But disagreeing with you on the Cavs going just straight to the Eastern Conference.
They going to the finals. Like Eastern Conference, they going right to the finals.
If Kyrie comes back, you know, and Kyrie don't even have to be 100%. Yo, Brad Stevens, I'm stamping it, man. He the best coach in the NBA.
Yeah, I
Popovich, all that, including everybody. Steve Kerr, including everybody.
Nah, you right.
Brad Stevens is the best coach in the NBA right now.
Just might be, yo.
And them boys play defense, and they getting hurt, and the ship is still going.
Mm-hmm.
So if they could get Kyrie, Marcus Smart, a couple of them players back, and then I like the 76ers.
I'm liking them too, especially.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's your man, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons,
I wasn't, that's your man. That's your man.
Especially last couple of this home stretch since Embiid been hurt. Whoop.
That's your man. Now I seen, and I'm gonna give Earl Watson the credit. You know, I gotta give my man Zoe some credit, or throw it in there as far as, you know, because I know early we was saying I'm riding with Zoe, you riding with Ben. Even though we got respect for both.
Yes.
And I got a whole lot more respect for Ben Simmons now. I can't even lie. But, you know, that 1 year under organization is a huge, you ain't no rookie. When you get to have the weight room and you get to eat right and play under that, you ain't no rookie. But I don't want to take nothing away from him. He's playing way beyond I thought he was. That kid is like, for real, for real. And I like where his head is at. Seeing some of the interviews, he was on TNT. With some of the legends on there, and I like where his head is at. So, but the 76ers, and B got to be there.
Definitely. Hell, you got to be there.
But you don't think they could beat the Cavs?
Nah. No experience.
You want to think about it real quick?
Nah, man. They ain't no experience, man. They ain't never been there. They don't know anything about playoff basketball.
Sometimes that no experience helps.
Nah, man. It hasn't. When has like no experience in the playoffs helped?
Sometimes you be
That's why I'm not too sure about the Celtics. Like,
sometimes you be so blind to the moment, and you just be so young and dumb, you don't even realize what situation you are. See, like DeRozan and all them, they might be too conscious of what's going on. I'm in front of hold on. I ain't even, my fault too, man. I want to throw that out there too. You know, I got to see the King person.
Yeah, man.
I got to see the King in person.
Yeah,
my fault. I got to see the King in person. Went to the Brooklyn Nets game.
It's crazy. I know it's crazy.
Yo, you know what's the crazy thing? The biggest thing about seeing, I had some great seats in the 40-40 suite. Just want to throw my little sports brag out there. You know, we don't brag about Gucci or Louis Vuitton because I ain't got none of that ever. But I'm going to brag about some sports tickets.
Got that black legacy, though.
Yeah, for sure. He a big dude, yo.
Nah, I'm telling you, that's why I say he's the greatest athlete ever. He's not supposed to be running and moving like that. He's not.
Big dude, yo.
Man.
He's
bigger than Karl Malone. That's why I say he's Karl Malone at the 3, at the 2, at the 1. He's Karl fucking Malone, yo.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And do you see why he does what he does? His athleticism is out of this. Imagine a guard that size. He's damn near Shaq. And like, imagine how you stop him getting to the basket. That's why I fucking go crazy. Why you sitting here not pulling up? Letting the defender off. Go to the basket. He can't stop you. Why are you passing to Kyle Korver, who's never taken a big shot in the finals his entire career? Why are you not just taking the pass fucking Draymond Green and laying it on his ass? Nah, you passed to Kyle Korver. He missed KD bong in your face down 3-1. That's why it gets me so upset. and then speaking of the Cavs, yo, where the fuck is Tyronn Lue? Where is he? I thought he was coming back. I told y'all a few episodes ago that he's not coming back, that LeBron got him up out of there. LeBron was him screaming at each other on the bench. 3 days later, his vision got blurred. He had chest pains and poof. Be gone.
Yeah.
Now he's calm in San Diego. Where on earth is Tyronn Lue, yo? Where is he? He's done. He's not coming back. It's the playoffs. It's the home stretch. He's still not coming back. Now the peep. Nobody, the media, nobody's like nothing. No timetable, nothing. He just disappeared like that. He's gone, yo. I told y'all, yo.
LeBron must want him to beg
LeBron
for a
strikes
shot
again,
back.
yo. He strikes again.
Yeah.
Come on, yo. I thought that's what you wanted, LeBron.
Forgot he
You
was
got
coach.
David Blatt about it and said, yo, Tyronn Lue coming in. He came in there, won the chip, all that. Now he's gone.
Now LeBron need to coach for real. He just need to be player coach. Honestly, that's why he can't have. People always say or try to give him like he didn't have Phil Jackson like Jordan did. LeBron, which I give him credit for, his IQ is something out of this. He's smarter than coaches, so he can't have a coach with that.
Nah, he's not smarter than coach. He's smarter than Mike Brown. He's smarter than fucking. What happened in Miami?
What?
He went to Miami, got himself 2 chips. Pat Riley was there with a shit. No, get the fuck out of here.
Eric Spoelstra was the coach.
Yeah, but Pat Riley exactly.
Pat Riley ain't coaching.
Pat Riley was running that shit, man. Please, Pat Riley was the man.
Pat Riley don't call no offense.
He don't, but that's Pat Riley's man. Pat Riley put him in place. Like, yo, this is how you gonna coach.
Nah,
he can't
I don't
Pat
think
Riley.
so.
Nah, but LeBron wasn't no GM there. He wasn't running the show. Everybody wanted all that shit was going on in Cleveland. All that shit. Nah. But you was a player. I was upstairs doing the GM. I'm the president. I ran the team. You ran the team on the court. The players do that. Well, how you doing it in Cleveland? Picking players and getting people signed and blah, 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 blah. You got all these players here. You wanted Tristan Thompson and J.R. Smith and one of these motherfuckers. Nah, don't be sitting up here and quitting in the fucking during the year for a 12 to 18 game stretch where you led the league in minus. How the fuck you the best player of this generation and still the best player of this year and probably having the best statistical year of your NBA career, but you leading the league in the plus minus in the minus section during that stretch because you quit and stopped playing because you was mad with the players on your team and you the one who got these players there? That shit is disgusting, man. That shit is disgusting. Motherfuckers want to talk about Kobe and Mike. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Kobe and Mike probably did the same thing. I don't these players, they probably do their little threats. I'm gonna get up out of here. But guess what? They were still averaging 40 though. They were still averaging 40 and giving out work. Your man's over here quitting and pounding and. I'm ranting.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad lost.
I'm ranting. I just look at the whole other joint. I just see these LeBron and they talk about Kobe and Mike. And, I apologize too, real.
Nah, man, tell them how you feel, man. Yo, Rams looking like
they are going.
Oh my gosh, sheesh. How when teams do these kind of things in football, I'm like, how? Like, how do you get all these players? Like,
Because Todd Gurley and
they under the rookies.
So they have a whole shitload of money and they paying everybody. Did Sue sign anywhere yet?
Sue?
Yeah.
He's on the Rams.
Oh shit! See, I'm bugging. Yo, all right, they got everybody. They going after the Eagles blueprint. What they did because they not paying their quarterback, so they got a shitload of money they could pay out to a whole bunch of people, and they going for broke right now. They Super Bowl the bus.
Yeah, he's still paying Tony Romo. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what might be slowing up Earl Thomas, but it's crazy. But yeah, back to the Rams. Yeah, they trying to. Yeah, so.
And they the favorite. I don't care, man. Yeah, they my favorites right now.
But you know how football go. That's why they not gonna win. Cause you know how it go. They the favorite. So something, unfortunately, that's when sports gods do that.
Nah, the Eagles did it not to that extent. They didn't sign every single.
Nobody thought the Eagles was gonna win the Super Bowl.
Not after Wentz got hurt.
Nobody thought they was gonna win it. They was nobody's preseason Super Bowl pick.
No, yeah, you're right.
Cowboys. Right. Everybody thought the Cowboys was coming out of that.
You're absolutely right. There was no preseason, but after that, the season went on.
Everybody thought it was probably Cowboys Giants.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
I know I did. So it's definitely Super Bowl bust for them. Like straight up, y'all better win. You better hurry up and win now because I think after this year, Gurley gets paid and then they still have money because Goff ain't get his. It'll be his 3rd year, so they got another year on his rookie contract. And
I don't believe in Goff. I don't believe in Goff. I believe in that coach. I don't believe in Goff.
Yeah, McVay, the young McVay.
I don't know if Goff is a Super Bowl quarterback yet. He don't give me that Super Bowl swag yet. I don't know.
And speaking of Sean McVay, the defensive guy, the defensive McVay, is the Giants' defensive coordinator.
Oh, well, you know who our new, well, he's our DB coach slash defensive coordinator about to take over. You know who our defensive coordinator is?
Who?
Yeah, he was the DB coach of Legion of Boom all them years. He put that together from the Seahawks.
He's gonna be the coordinator.
He's the DB coach, and they gave him like some other slash, like, but they said he's gonna take over as D coordinator.
Better hurry up.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we got here in Black Man.
That's cool. We got the best young mind in defensive football right now.
Yeah, so
Can't remember his name right now, but we got him though.
now you know they talking whispers because now New England got rid of Brandon Cooks. Typical New England stuff.
Really?
Ahead of the curve though, because really they got to pay Cooks next year, and they not gonna pay him. So let's get something for it. You know, there's whispers of Odell, because now they got 2 first-round picks, and you know they saying, well, that's a team who has it, the 2 first-rounders, and if they offer that,
I could see that because that's the AFC. They don't got to see him unless they play in the Super Bowl. So, but that would be perfect because that's where the wild dudes go. That's where the out of control players go, and they go get tamed because Odell's he's not doing that in New England. None of those antics. He's not going down.
You think he could chill himself out? Of course, you know I don't. But
he won't have a
somehow
choice.
I can see Bill Belichick. Cause Bill Belichick, I just think he's just on his F it. I'm about to get up out of here, so I'm doing anything. So I can see him trying to do it. But one thing, Patriots secret, and I don't know why more teams don't do it, is if you look at his recent history with draft picks, he don't like them. He trades them all the time.
Hell yeah.
And their reasoning for that is with, you know, the bargaining agreement, the last one, it's less practice time, it's less time with pads and stuff like that. So for him, it's less time to teach. So I'd rather get a person already who already, you know, and that's why, and I don't know why the team. So that's the only.
That's an excellent mindset. That's why he's ahead of the curve.
He's
man. Like for real. That's
they
why.
genius is over there.
For real, man.
So I don't know if they really gonna keep them first round picks because that's how they do. So that's why I could see it going for Odell. Like, all right, we rack these up.
We need another receiver. We can't just give up Odell and
y'all should have given up Odell at this point. I think y'all should have did. If y'all was gonna do it, y'all should have did it last year. Now it's too hot. Y'all just gotta keep him now.
Nah.
Y'all would have got something retarded. Like, excuse me. Y'all would have got something crazy last year if y'all had did that. Y'all might have got 3 first round picks if you wanted to.
I agree. I don't know why I agree, but I finally succumbed to the pressure. Like, it is time for him to go. But if the Giants don't trade him, it's not gonna be like, God damn it, shit. We still got Odell. No, it's still gonna be, all right, well, we got Odell. We ain't trading him up. Let's get back to business. That's it.
But he might just need this. I think also at the same time, I think the Giants kind of capping. They kind of probably, this is their way of humbling him a little bit, hopefully. So I don't, at the same time, because it's hard. It's really hard to trade Odell. It's really hard.
Nah, but like, I can't front. Like, dude, this is the same GM that traded, that got rid of, damn, what's his name? He's on the Redskins now. Mm-hmm. The DB. He always gets into Odell.
Newman?
Yeah,
Josh Newman.
He's the one who traded that, and that didn't sit well in the locker room and all that. So like he will be the GM that actually sit there and like he'll do it. Like so, and hopefully don't do it and it causes problems in the locker room and all that shit. Because you know, I don't think he was leading the team, but he has a big influence in the locker room and the players like Odell. It's not like they don't like him. So if he gets rid of him for peas and carrots, if nothing, don't bring nothing back, and it's like, yo, what are you doing, yo? You just got to New York and this what you doing? So, the fans in New York, they already fucking booing. Even though he hit 2 home runs in his first game, he comes back to the Bronx and strike out 5 times, and they booing Stan. So
that's crazy.
I didn't like that at all.
I definitely didn't like the booing. Let's talk about that. We getting up there. We might have to curve. Dang, I don't want to curve women's sports. But real quick with the Yankees, I didn't like the booing. I hated the booing.
I hated every
I hated the booing.
I was like, I could not believe it. I could not. I was dumb tight. Yo.
Yeah, I felt bad for him looking at the interview and seeing him have to answer that. I felt bad. I wanted to be like, yo, real Yankee fan here. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm sorry for them. But
for real. But you know what he did today though, right?
Well, he went off.
He went long, hit a home run. Gave him the bat flip. Fuck out of here. Gave him the bat flip. I was like, yeah, even when the bat flip to the pitcher, it was back to you thirsty fans out here who sat there and booed the man after he hit 2 home runs in his first game and had 4 RBIs, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. They shouldn't do that. But I must say, I tried to warn us that, and this is going to happen all year, he's going to strike out a lot.
Yo, he had 4 more today.
He's going to strike out a lot.
He had 4 more today after that.
He's going to strike out a lot, and that's the scary part. You know, part of that for me is because I love Bryce Harper, and I want Bryce Harper to be on the Yankees. But you know why I think Bryce not going, though? You know my logic. It's over. I realized it the other day. You know my logic. I seen him playing in Supreme cleats the other day. And you know, he's a rock star too.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know the Yankees don't play that. We don't even like beards. You can't even have a beard.
Right, he got this.
Yeah, so I realized it's not now.
He's not gonna conform to it. I gotta do what? Nah, I'm good.
So we might get him in another 7-8 years. But right now,
when he gets married, he got 3 kids.
yeah. Right now, we not gonna get him. So I gotta fall in love with Stanton. But I tried to warn us. He's gonna strike out a lot.
I definitely see that now.
So be prepared. But you can't be booing.
You can't be booing, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. No wonder why no free agents come to New York no more, man.
Yeah,
why you got be like, come on, man.
That's corny. Now, darn it, we running out. So did I just say darn it?
I hope not.
Oh man, my fault, yo. so we ain't. I hate to rush sports politics. Want to talk about women's basketball, and what I really want to talk about was somehow I actually watched both Notre Dame games live, and big shout out to Arika. I hope I'm probably butchering her name. I'm sorry. Who hit both the game winners, and those was way more entertaining than the men's games that I saw.
They took down the Goliath, all the Goliaths in
UConn,
man.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch 1 second and eat the game. I didn't even know the national championship game was on. Like, cause usually it's the day after the men's. This year they did a little whoop-de-whoop, little switcheroo and had the on that Sunday. So by the time I got off work, it was like I didn't know nothing. I think I was.
What's crazy is, I don't watch women's sports either. I don't want to say sports. I watch women Olympic sports. I don't watch women's basketball. And what's crazy is, I don't know. Somehow, I don't know. It was just on my TV. I watched it. I saw it was close probably, and that's what drew me in. Like, oh, it's close. All right, let me see. But yeah, that's why I want to give her props, because I think that was the greatest, and that she's supposed to be paraded right now everywhere.
But it's whack. I had the whack feeling though, because when I didn't know the game was playing, and I get the alert on my phone. UConn, I said, oh, they lost, and I'm like, I didn't watch the game. I'm sitting here doing nothing. I'm on Netflix for 45 minutes trying to find a show. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing, yo. Come on, I was laying down, relaxing. I could have sat here and watched this game, and I felt dumb whack as a sports fan, because I'm ain't nobody sexist over here, sports fan, but if it's not entertaining, if it's not catching my eye, I'm not watching it. I didn't watch plenty of Serena. I didn't watch plenty of Wimbledons, U.S. Opens.
Yes.
Plenty of them, yo.
Yes.
Trust me, yo.
And I will be on record to say Serena Williams is the most dominant athlete in their sport out of everybody. Men,
dominant
women.
tennis player ever. 100%.
Yes, so it ain't,
absolutely.
like you said. I was trying to think, why, like, after watching that, I don't know if I just caught great games. I don't know if it's normally like this. I'm like, why the hell? I don't know. I don't watch it more. Maybe why the world? Because, like I said, for her and what she did, she's supposed to be paraded right now.
Yo, OD. How they won the game, national championship, man.
Crazy. Especially the whole dialogue with Kobe and, you know what I'm saying? It was just,
oh my God.
It was just crazy. So it's like, I don't know. And then, I looked into, we know UConn is super dominant, so maybe that plays into it. We feel like, oh, UConn's going to win. I looked into some of the numbers since 95. They got 11 chips, Tennessee with 5. And Notre Dame next with 2. 2, and Baylor got 2. And Baylor, they needed Brittany Griner.
Exactly,
so that was like a unicorn year as far as with that. But I don't know. It's only thing I can really think of is maybe because I know they're not gonna dunk. Like, for real, I don't know if dunking really draws that. I don't know.
Well, see how Bryce Harper, what he's doing for Major League Baseball, and how he's doing with his character, and how Gronk is on the Patriots. Mm-hmm. Maybe we need that athlete like
That's
that
true.
in women's
true.
basketball. I can't think of an athlete like that who's out there like that.
Very true.
Who shows their character on the line. I can't think of one.
That's a great point. we need a personality to draw us in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need an Odell Beckham.
It can start. And I'm not talking about no. I hope it don't sound sexist, but it don't go to the extent. I'm not talking to the extent as though they're female or a sex tape or a scandal. Nah, something like
just personality.
Yeah, some kind of personality. Tiffany Haddish personality. Who can sit there and go and splash in your face. That'd be perfect.
That's a great point. Before we get out of here, just want to tell a real quick 1-minute story. Yo, I played 7-on-7 football. Right? Played 7-on-7 football, and I got a concussion. I got a freaking concussion just playing 7-on-7 football. But what I learned from this, I think the biggest lesson that I was supposed to learn was the firsthand of the football mentality. That's why I think it happened. It was like an experiment. It just had to happen. And I get why, you know, just that whole, like I was just telling you my experience. I had it, right? The first thing right away, I'm like, oh, what the hell? I fall on my head, boom, right away. I'm like, oh, what the hell? I try to get up. I'd like almost fall back down. My first instinct is, oh shit, did anybody see? Second, you feel embarrassed. Like, damn, he got me. Word, he got me. Because I was trying to get a pass and he knocked the pass away. So next is like, damn, he got me. I got to get it next. Then the next is like, I'm walking wobbly. I hope nobody see. Then right away, I know I'm messed up. Right away, I try to get right back into play.
Oh, shit.
Like, I got to get it back. And luckily, God was on my side. Just for some reason, somebody was like, yo, let me get a play. And I just took that. Like, all right, yo, you got it. But I get the mentality, and it's scary, man. It's scary. It's scary.
Nah, that's the football culture. Get your ass up and get right back in. You keep on playing. It's a stinger. It's not a concussion. It's a stinger. You good. Get back in. Like, I remember, like, when I was playing, I didn't play football until I got to college. I didn't make it to the games or whatever. I tore my ACL in training camp. But when I did notice, like, I was getting headaches. I would be sitting there at my locker. I had the headache. And I had to start middle linebacker. My man Rayon Madden. Shout out to my man Rayon. He was sitting next to me. I see him grab 2 Advils, take 2 pop. I was like, and I don't take pills. I'm not an Advil. I don't like Tylenol. Like, I got to be really, really, really messed up for me to take that. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, damn, I don't take pills, but I got a little headache, man. And I ain't gonna sit there and be like, I can't play because I got a headache. As soon as I got back to my room was right across the street from the gas station. I got in the shower, got changed, went downstairs, across the street, bought a bottle of Advil. It's like the culture, man. It's like you playing. It's like you get up and get right back in there. So when you first said you got back and got up, and I was like, oh, you wilding, but I was like, yeah, I bet you did.
You know, I had a headache too. Now that you say that, this is the first time I'm realizing I don't got a headache. I had a headache 3-4 days straight.
Wow.
Right, that's when I knew I wasn't tripping. When I woke up the next day, I had the headache. I'm like, oh man, you know.
And that's a 7-on-7 thing, I wasn't on the team, and I'm not lifelong. It was my first time playing organized sports, but we got right back into it. So imagine somebody playing who came up from Pop Warner doing like that. They hell yeah, they going right back and playing.
And I'm gonna be right back out there this week too. So my brother, we gonna wrap it up real quick. Appreciate the love, y'all. Too real. We went a little long-winded. Love you, man.
Peace. Black Legacy.